Hello. I thought today I'd give you a run through of what I use to make my vlogs. So we'll just start with the camera here. This is an Osmo Action 4. I'll go through the settings in a little bit. Got no complaints with the camera. It's very good. It's quite small, so easy to pocket. And then that there is in this cage, which is a PGY Tech cage for this camera. Three things I like about this. One, it's metal, so it's durable. Two, is it has a cold shoe mount right there, useful for putting on a shotgun microphone, such as the mini mic that I use from Rodeo. And three, if I just put the camera back in, I can show you, it also has a release over on this side, so you can get at the battery there and the SD card without having to take the camera out of the cage. So that's that. I also have this tripod stand here, which isn't the standard Osmo one. I have to buy this one separate. But that opens up 3 feet, extendable. You can put it down, which you can't do with the standard one that comes with the camera. I did get this with spare batteries, so I've got 3 batteries in all and a battery charger. Then there is the microphones that I use. These are Movo microphones, comes with a receiver like this, and then 2 of these, which are the microphones themselves, and a couple of wind guards. So in order to use these on this camera, you do need a connector that goes into the camera's USB-C port and has a 3.5mm jack for the receiver. All in all, these microphones are good. They're what I've been using on my videos for the past 6 months or so, for the most part. The only thing I really dislike about this setup is this cable obviously has your dangling there, which most of the time isn't a problem, but it can be a little bit annoying. So I think in the future I may look to upgrading to some DJI wireless microphones that I'm pretty sure can connect directly to the camera without having to use the slot. So that is my setup. Let me quickly run you through how I've actually set up this camera for shooting. So there we are, that's the camera on. Not sure how good the focus is going to be on that. There we go. So if I hit settings here, go on the exposure, you can see I'm currently shooting with the ISO here at 100 to 400. I've got that locked there. So it is auto ISO, but that's the range that I've limited the camera to. Then we've got currently shooting on -0.3 EV here, and the shutter speed I've currently got locked as 1 to 50. I know that's what it was on. The range that I've got the shutter speed on is currently 1/25 to 1/8000. So again, the camera could pick itself there. The white balance I currently have on 6300. that I could change depending on the lighting and stuff. Colour is normal. I'm not doing any colour correction on this camera at the minute. Field of view is the standard D-warp, so there's much less fisheye than in the wide angle. Image adjustment. I've got -2 sharpness for now and no noise reduction. This is still something I need to play around with a little bit. And then low light off, and that's all on the Pro mode here. So there you have it. Let's take a quick look at this. I'm shooting at 4K 16:9, 25 frames per second. And I think that covers my camera setup. I'm very happy with the way that these settings have my footage looking over the last week, 2 weeks. I think the image quality is coming out really nice. The colours look great. I mean, if you look at my roaches videos where I go for the sunsets, it really picked the colours well up there. So other than that, there's not a whole lot to say about it. Again, at some point I might look at upgrading the microphone setup. Not only would it be nice to have something that can connect wirelessly to the camera, but something with active noise cancellation built in for when I do go up areas like the roaches where it is windy. Because these microphones do cut out a fair bit, to be honest, but having something a bit more up the market that will actually cut out that audio as it records would be handy. Other than that, this morning is a very, very wet autumn English day. So I imagine I'm going to get soaked this morning when I go do my rounds. I'm hoping that today it's mostly just the plastic packets and not boxes. Hoping. Anyway, a quick one today, but I thought some people might be interested in the setup that I use and how I've actually got that working. So I'll leave you with that one. Whatever you're doing, have a good one. If looking at this did help you decide whether to get one of these or not, or how to use it, give the video a thumbs up. That's appreciated. Leave a comment what settings you use on your cameras or what camera to use. Always good to look at other bits of gear. And if you want more, then hit the subscribe button. But other than that, have a good day.